I doubt not that he had little boats of his own, which he tried to sail, or paddle about on the small pools near his home. Soon after he was old enough to read books, which in those days were very scarce and very much valued, he got hold of an account of the wonderful travels of a man named Marco Polo. Over and over again little Christopher read the marvellous stories told by this old traveller, of the strange cities which he had seen, and of the dark-coloured people whom he had met, of the queer houses, of the wild and beautiful animals he had encountered, of the jewels and perfumes and flowers which he had come across. All day long the thoughts of little Christopher were busy with this strange faraway land which Marco Polo described. All night long he dreamed of the marvellous sights to be seen on those distant shores. Many a time he went down to the water's edge to watch the strange ships as they slowly disappeared in the dim distance, where the sea and sky seemed to meet. He listened eagerly to everything about the sea and the voyages of adventure, or of trade, which were told by the sailors nearby. When he was 14 years old, he went to sea with an uncle, who was commander of one of the vessels that came and went from the port of Genoa. For a number of years he thus lived on a vessel, learning everything that he could about the sea. At one time the ship on which he was sailing had a desperate fight with another ship. Both took fire and were burned to the water's edge. Christopher Columbus, for that was his full name, only escaped, as did the other sailors, by jumping into the sea and swimming to the shore. Still, this did not cure him of his love for the ocean life. We find after a time that he left Italy, his native country, and went to live in Portugal, a land near the Great Sea, whose people were far more